I'm sharing with you in this short video 6 activities that you can do to alleviate sciatica as a result of tight piriformis. Sciatica is a symptom and not a disease on its own, and it occurs when pressure is put directly on the sciatic nerve in some way. The principal presenting symptoms is shooting pain in the buttock and down the back of the leg. The piriformis is one of the 6 hip abductors. It is a muscle of the gluteal region which is deep to the gluteus maximus. It originates from the sacrum and then passes laterally and inserts onto the greater trochanter of the femur. When the piriformis gets tight, there is a possibility that it can compress the sciatic nerve, leading to sciatica symptoms. When sciatica is caused by a tight piriformis, this is known as piriformis syndrome. The piriformis is prone to being tight. Generally speaking, in young people, piriformis tightness results from overexertion, such as excessive running. In old people, it results from excessive sitting or prolonged immobility. Prolonged sitting leads to weaknesses of the glute via reciprocal inhibition through tightness of the hip flexors. Trigger point release should take place before you start stretching the piriformis muscle. Piriformis trigger points are hidden by the thick gluteus maximus, so penetration must be very focused and deep. You can use a foam roller, but it is far more effective to use a ball. A smaller one will provide deeper penetration and therefore more painful. It may therefore be better and more comfortable to start with a larger ball. Sit on the ball with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Roll the ball from the sacrum outwards towards the greater trochanter that is laterally across the buttock. Searching for the trigger points in the buttocks area deep to the gluteus maximus. Trigger points in this muscle are usually found in the middle of the belly, that is midway between the base of your spine and the front of your hip. Position this spot on top of the ball and sit firmly down. You can enhance the effectiveness of the treatment by crossing the leg over, thus externally rotating your hip. Keep your back straight and your shoulders up. It is painful to put pressure on the piriformis trigger point, but it is important to maintain deep pressure until the pain dissipates, and then repeat the procedure a couple more times on the same side and then on the other side. Again, try to relax and breathe normally. Stand in front of a table of approximately hip height. Place your right leg on the table with your knees bent and the hip externally rotated. Intensify the stretch by pivoting forward from the hips with your back straight and not curved or arched. And then rest your hands on the table for support. If you like, you can rock from side to side gently to make the stretch more dynamic. Sit at the edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor. Place your right ankle on your left thigh, close to the knee. Sit up tall with both sit bones on the seat. Place your left hand on your right heel and your right hand on your right thigh area near the knees. You can gently add pressure from your right hand to your right thigh, pressing it towards the floor. This will cause the thigh to rotate outwards. Lean forward, pivoting from the hip, which will help to facilitate more of a stretch through the back and outside of the hip. Now perform the stretch on the other side. From downward facing dog, bend your right knee and bring that leg forward. Bring your right knee to the floor. The right shin may angle back towards the left hip or be more parallel to the front of the mat, depending on the range of motion. Yoga handles stiff hips in a variety of ways, but most directly through a family of poses that are known loosely as hip openers. If possible, come down to your elbows or even rest your forehead on the floor to intensify the stretch. Then repeat on the other side. Pigeon pose is an extremely effective hip opener that addresses both the piriformis and the hip flexors, with the front leg working on the piriformis on that side and the back leg in a position to stretch the hip flexors. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Bend your right knee and place the right foot outside your left leg. Take a deep inhale as you exhale. Twist to the right towards the inside of your right thigh. Cradle your right knee with your left elbow to assist and to enhance the rotation, and stretch to your right piriformis. When done correctly, this deep-seated twist has the power to transform your spine. It increases spinal rotation, enhances blood flow to the discs, and builds strength and flexibility in the lower back muscles. And then do the same to the left piriformis. The posture also nourishes the internal organs as they get a nice squeeze, stimulating digestion and elimination, while the shoulders, hips, and neck get a wonderful stretch. Lie on your back with both knees bent at 90 degrees. The ankle associated with the piriformis muscle to be stretched should be placed on the front of your other knee. Using your hands, pull the thigh of this leg in towards your chest. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds or until the tension decreases. Then repeat on the other side. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like button, share and comment on this video. Please also subscribe to my channel, James Tang Fitness. If you do suffer from lower back pain, please take a look at my book, A Practical Guide to the Self-Management of Lower Back Pain, which is available from Amazon. Thank you so much for watching.